Hello, welcome. For today's Movement Monday asana practice, we'll be practicing brahmacharya. In a classical yoga sense, this is saying no to celibacy, with releasing the even desire or thinking about intimacy or connection with another, with your sacred sexual energy. In a more modern sense, in a householder's perspective, for those of us who have family and we want to be in and of this world, it's moderation on all levels. And in the asana world, on the mat, are you someone that constantly is pushing yourself as far as you can go, when maybe what you really need is to take it a step back and just be on your mat, not necessarily getting to the more advanced posture, but practicing the art of listening. And so today it's going to be gentle and easy, with balance, a little bit of strength, but a practice of letting go and softening into the practice without the desire, or practice surrendering the desire to take it farther. With that being said, join me on your mat in tabletop position. Place your shoulders over your wrists. As you open your knees out as wide as your yoga mat, bring your big toes to touch, and we'll begin in Balasana, child's pose. Walk your arms forward, lower your forehead to the earth. Begin to close the mouth. As you slightly restrict the back of your throat, connect to the Ujjayi breath, the victorious breath. As you begin to draw your awareness inward. Arrive onto your mat to feel your body. The breath is happening naturally. And at the same time, you're also showing up with effort to connect to the Ujjayi breath, where you have to try to restrict the back of your throat. So there's this balance where the breath is happening naturally, yet your awareness to the victorious Ujjayi breath is effort. The inhale comes in, the exhale releases out. The practice of giving and receiving. Inhale, rise up, tabletop position. Find your way onto your hands and knees. We'll start with a little bit more strength as you straighten your right leg back behind you. Level out your hips. Begin to internally rotate your right thigh as you point your right pinky toe towards the earth. Draw your belly button in as you knit the inner rib cage towards one another. Press down through your right hand, extend your left arm forward, left thumb to the sky. Strength to be here. And then soften to stillness. Give. And then allow yourself to receive. One more breath. Exhale, tabletop position. Switch sides. Straighten your left leg back behind you. Active left leg. Hug your left foot in towards the left hip as you draw your belly button to spine. Shift your weight just a little bit more into your left hand, enough that your right arm becomes light as you extend the right thumb forward towards the sky. Tone through your belly. Stretch with your left foot back and your right fingertips forward. As you release, tabletop position. Walk your knees into touch. Big toes together, send your butt onto your heels. Forehead to the earth as you sweep your palms back behind you. Turn them to face up towards the sky. Rotate your chin towards the right shoulder as you lower your left temple onto the earth. Breathe through the left side of the neck. Lift your head and bring your right temple to the earth. Look to your left. Forehead to the earth. Stretch your arms forward in front of you and press up into tabletop position. Walk your hands a step forward so that the shoulders are slightly behind the wrists. Curl your toes under as you straighten your arms. Hug your forearms in towards one another. Wrap the shoulders behind you. Lift your knees as you come into a prancing-like position. Keep your knees bent. Lift your sitting bones to the sky. As you begin to straighten your legs, walk one hand back at a time towards your toes until your hips come right over your ankles. Relax your neck and come up onto your fingertips as you bring your fingertips back in line with your toes. Press down through your legs, tone your belly. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Draw your shoulder blades towards the spine. Extend through the crown of your head. Big breath in, create length through your spine. Exhale, fold forward as you tuck your chin to your chest. Lean your weight forward into the balls of your feet. As you draw your shoulder blades towards the spine, lengthen through the crown of your head. Feel the stretch through the back side of your legs. Bend your knees and relax your neck as you walk your hands forward out in front of you, all the way into high plank pose, push-up-like position. And right away, practice moderation. Bring your knees to the earth, even if you know you can hold in full plank. With your toes curled under, inhale, shift your shoulders past the tips of your fingers, create length in your neck. Exhale, modified Chaturanga Dandasana, reach your shoulders forward and your elbows back, shoulders and elbows in one line, hover, hold. Lower your chest and your forehead to the earth. Lift your right leg up and press it back. Lift your left leg up and stretch it back. Bring your feet just a little bit wider than your hips, and again, come up onto the tips of your fingers, lift your elbows towards the sky. Hollow out your armpits, begin to stretch your shoulders towards your ears. Draw the heads of your arm bones back as you move the base of your shoulder blades towards the spine, the scapula bones. Inhale, lengthen, baby cobra, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower chest and forehead to the earth. Curl your toes, press up through table pose. Lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, walk your toes, keep your heels lifted towards your wrists. Feet hips distance apart, fingertips onto the earth. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Bend your knees, moderation. Exhale, forward fold. Press through the inner arches of your feet. Tone your belly, root down. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Press down through your feet, release your arms down. Inhale, look up, stretch up. Exhale, heart forward, thighs back, fold. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands to the earth and step all the way back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Down dog, lower to your knees. Relax the hamstrings as you press back, knees together or apart. Balasana, child pose through your breath. Settle into stillness. Let go of trying to control the breath. As you breathe in and out of your nose. If you have time, end in Shavasana. But know that your asana practice doesn't have to be
any amount of time. Look any certain way, advance to any expectation. Just show up onto your mat and move your body day to day, every single day. I will see you on your mat again soon. Have a beautiful Monday. Namaste.